celebrity down there? Is it a little bit harder to get decent when you go home on spring break?
Not really. I mean, I don't go out as much, so I just stay with the family. I mean, all my family come over, do a little dinner or something like that, but I don't too much go out, but nothing like that. So it's all right.
DeAndre talked about the NFL effort to get stronger. What were you doing this offseason that you made a different focus?
Actually, I just got a little stronger. I mean, dropped a couple pounds. Seemed like I'm getting quicker and faster. Just hitting the weight room and getting my shoulders right and my lower body.
What's your biggest focus on the field this spring after having a season like you did last year?
Just forgetting what I did last year and finishing on the field and work on the things I need to work on, such as being coachable, finishing and being a leader.
Anything you need to work on as far as skills go, or anything you're focusing on out here in spring practice? Or?
Most definitely, I would say I need to work on everything. I mean, I'm not perfect yet. I mean, I don't think nobody's perfect, so I need to work on everything.
You said get your shoulders right. Strength, what do you mean by that?
Just get bigger where I can take hits and get up and go to the next play and where I don't have to worry about getting hurt, little nicks and bruises there, getting injured.
Blocking something that you're working on too?
Most definitely. I mean, that's what I'm coming out here doing. I'm getting after the cornerbacks. I mean, now they playing off, so I still run after them, chase them around. Then when they're in front of my face, I try my best to put them on the ground every time.
How's the punt return stuff going?
I actually want to take over and punt, get a couple punts and get good field position and maybe take 1 or 2 back this year. I mean, that'll just make us a better team and special teams and all over.
You approached Dabo with that?
Most definitely. I mean, I approached Nuke with it. I told him I want the job, and he was like, "You can get the job." So we both competing for it a little bit. So.
Any kick return stuff too?
Most definitely, I'm still in the kick return.
Did you always have kick returns? I think you moved, kick off about 5 yards and trying to increase touchbacks a little. Talk about that.
Well, I told Coach, it don't matter. I'm taking all of them out. I'm gonna get past the 20. So.
Even 10 yards deep in the end zone?
I'm gonna take it in. I mean,
yeah. But if it's maybe 1 or 2, you feel like
I'm
you still
taking
take it
out.
out. Yeah.
Most definitely. Most definitely. He feel all right. I mean, we both just be playing back there, so it don't matter. I mean, he might get the first and I might get the second. We might exchange. Yeah. So that's what we did last year a little bit, and then it came his job permanent once the season got farther out.
Is there a certain level of trust, I guess, with the coaches you got to have when it comes to punt returns, because it's a little more different than kick returns as far as, you know, you could get just slaughtered in a second if you catch it.
Most definitely, that's my biggest fear. I mean, once I see the guys go out there and block and hold somebody up, that's when I get back there and starting. Other than that, I don't really want to get back there if I can't depend on them or trust them. But I mean, I see guys out there working every day to get better. I mean, the coaches coaching them hard on that. I mean, that's the biggest thing that we didn't do. I don't think we had any yards for returning from back punt return. But I just told the guys, just like I told them on kick return, you make 2 or 3 blocks here and there, maybe it could be a touchdown and we get the ball on the 50. So I think everybody taking it serious and working.
You didn't return many punts in high school, did you?
Most definitely. The ones I did return for, I returned them. So, yes.
Return for touchdowns?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you didn't. That wasn't your regular job in high school.
No, sir. I got back there when it got hard times and in the clutch. That's the only time.
Do you worry about fatigue, you know, considering as much as part of the offense as you are doing kick return, punt return, running the football?
Once I'm on the field, I really don't get tired. I mean, it's not a whole practice. So, I mean, in practice you get tired. You got 23 periods, but you got to push through it. I mean, in the game, you're adrenaline running. I mean, the offense really not going that fast, and you pushing yourself. So, no, I don't really get tired. I mean, the coaches handle all the substitution, and they don't try to overdo me, so it's all right.
Sammy, how many games do you think last year you were 100% health-wise?
Probably like the first 9. When I got to Wake Forest, after Wake Forest, I was never 100%.
Is that a tough thing to do with something maybe you never had to deal with until that point?
Yeah, it was a tough thing to do because I couldn't give all the team what I had in the first 8 games, and they like you actually can tell, and I can tell myself like I couldn't give it, but at the same time I had to come through and just step up and do what I can.
Where were you limited?
I was just limited with my shoulder a little bit, and then later on in the season, my legs were getting tired. I was running around a lot of practice, doing a lot of stuff in practice. My body just was wearing down a little bit. I mean, I was training right, but at the same time, I was just doing a lot of stuff.
You talked about having to work on everything. Was there a point last season, you got all the accolades, All-America, all that stuff, was there a point you just had to say this is over, I'm moving on, or how did that process work for you?
No, sir. I mean, I never got the accolades. I mean, I send them off to my parents. I don't see them. I don't touch them. I mean, at the same time, I just still go out and just approach the day, and I need to work. I mean, we got to get better. I got to win the day, and I mean, my coaches and my parents keep me humble. Everybody around me keep me humble, and I keep myself humble.
Is there any play last year you can remember that you didn't make that you thought to yourself after it was over, I would have made that if I felt good or I was healthy?
Most definitely. I think we would have won that South Carolina game if I had caught that ball in the end zone on the cheetah pat the head. I think I would have caught it. If I would have caught it, it would have been a totally different game. I would say I see the bigger picture now as in blocking, as in being a leader, as in speaking up and talking to the offense rather than just going out there and playing and going out there just running plays and making plays. Actually be a leader to the whole team and speak what's on my mind and just practice hard, don't take plays off, and just as a receiver group just bond with everybody and just be coachable.
Think about the Heisman?
No, not at all. I mean, it don't cross my mind at all. I'm just gonna go out and play and just see what happens.
Not very convincing.
Yeah.